Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Lachlan Elsworth here, wanting to take you through another day of trading on my own personal charts. Now today, as per the date block, top right hand side is Monday the 4th of October. Now today, ladies and gents, is a reminder of why we persist with our trading, because the profit that was up for grabs today is absolutely enormous. Now for those of you that are working through my video library, you'll see first and foremost that we've got a sell bias coming straight into the market. This big red zone here means that we're loyal to sell signals only. And when you see what happened to the market, you'll probably understand why. Now, first trade actually failed to go in the direction that we wanted to. It was a beautiful breach style trade, or actually a failed breach style trade. We actually confirmed short at 2711. Basically 3 candles into that transaction, it hadn't gone anywhere, so we squashed the trade. Now very smart, very smart indeed. Just like most of the times we squashed the trade, they failed to move in our direction quickly. This one was the same. It would have actually triggered our stop loss, so we would have taken a loss as opposed to actually taking a break even. Now, we weren't out of the market long before we got a second attempt to push the market down. Again, an absolutely textbook failed retracement style trade, and this one has actually run down really nicely to its 10% profit target. That's literally 10% on your money. I'll draw the line in for you there. Took around about 5 minutes to produce that 10%. Interesting point, the blue line here, I've drawn that in to show you a double top. As you work through my library, you'll note that double tops actually are a big hint that the market is failing to go up, and what can't go up must go down, generally speaking, in trading. Now what we found, ladies and gents, is we ran down here, full targets all the way down here. Then we got an AOI, which is an area of interest. Now AOI, or an area of interest, is where we're looking for a failed breach, which is exactly what we got. Now at this point in time, this trade was actually into the S1, which is a very strong support level in the market. Now, conservative traders sit on the fence at that point in time and do not take it. Aggressive traders will take a trade into the S1 and apply the 3-candle rule. As it turns out, if you applied the 3-candle rule, you are well on your way to profit before we hit the S1. So I'll draw in another 10% for you, just so you can see how quickly these markets move. There's your 10% return. So up for grabs tonight, ladies and gents, is well over a 20% return, particularly if you got into the first trade up at this level and traded it all the way down to the bottom of the screen, which a number of our aggressive traders do. Now I note with interest that we then got down to the bottom of the major move, and what we've got here is a consolidation period. Now, a consolidation period normally is a great time to get out of your trade because the market is likely to reverse. That's exactly what it did. As it did reverse, it actually breached what we refer to as stair-stepping, meaning that the downtrend has finished, and then we returned back into this zone here, which is a bias switch. Now, for those of you watching my library, you'll note that when we do have a bias switch, we want the market to prove that it can break out before we start trading it again. As it turns out, it did not break out. These pink arrows were potential trades that we did not take due to failed breakout. As a result, we sat on the fence, moving towards the end, red line there, which is the end of our 2-hour session. So all in all, today, over 20% was up for grabs in 2 10-by-10 entries. If you did decide that you were going to trade the market from the top signal all the way to the bottom, it returned around about 24-25% on your initial entry. All in all, ladies and gents, this is the kind of day that reminds us of why we trade the same template day in, day out, and we literally don't change the strategy. A great profit day, and it's a great way to start the week. Have an awesome day, ladies and gents, and I'll be updating you every day on the trades and how they go. Cheers.